It was not long ago, approximately 300 years ago, from that date into the millions of years, our ancestors walked together on this great continent. And to be back among you, my people, is a joy and a delight. I cannot tell you how many African Americans have died with the hope that one day we would all be reunited. So therefore, you will not be surprised to learn that I have brought guests with me. Guests who have been patiently waiting for 300 years to be able to greet you. Men of the likes of Cinque, W.E.B. Du Bois, the famous Marcus Garvey, and his mentor, Musa Muhammad Ali. I also bring you greetings from those who have paid great price, like Reverend Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, who would like you to know that we are one family. We are part and will always be inseparable as one people on a great and mighty continent of Africa, a continent that is so expansive, it's difficult to conceptualize. When you take India and put it next to China, and then put those two next to Western Europe, and then put all three next to the United States, and then put them all together, they fit inside of this great continent of Africa. A massive conglomeration of land, embracing various climates and people and attitudes and outlooks. A land, according to the anthropologists and the archaeologists, that was selected to house the first humans on Earth. We have skeletons that demonstrate the age of a young 12-year-old boy in the land of Kenya, and his age, according to the potassium test administered by the scientists, 1,600,000 years ago. That young man, 12 years old, walked in the land of Kenya. Looking closer to home, we have learned that in the country of Zaire, they found artifacts made by man. And these artifacts have also been dated. And the dates enable us with certainty to establish that 2 million years ago, just north of here in Zaire, African people walked on this continent. But ladies and gentlemen, though 2 million is a long time, I have saved some of the most exciting news to last. In this very country, in the Transvaal, they have discovered artifacts made by man, and they have been dated, and the date has been established as 3 million years ago. Humans were carving stones in order to survive. So you can appreciate my joy of just being in a massive continent that Allah has seen fit to bless with human life and animal life and plant life and seas and rivers and mountains and lakes, a great continent. But perhaps greater than the physical surroundings is the proof by the linguists, the archaeologists, the anthropologists, my brothers and my sisters, proof that we were there from the beginning. From the beginning, we were part and parcel of the creation. I want to tell you about some of the things that Africa has done, but that may take me a little away from my topic. Suffice it to say that when the African on the West Coast, the Mandingo tribes who were Muslims, sailed to Mexico and carved into the mountains, and it remains there tonight, Allahu Akbar, Columbus had not yet been born. Suffice it to say, when the Vramba tribe and the Karinga tribe in what is today Zimbabwe, during the great Zimbabwe ruin construction, were beginning to design massive monuments, it has now been established beyond any doubt that the Karinga people and the Vramba people were Muslims. Muslims. You, of course, know what we did in Egypt when we astounded the world with an architectural design called a pyramid. And just so that no one could ever forget, they carved at the top of the pyramid a brother who looked just like me. Just so there would be no doubt that we were involved in every dimension